Well, good morning, Kim 1. Today I want to teach you about what's called the ideal gas law. It's kind of bringing everything that we've had so far into one place. The ideal gas law is PV equals nRT. And let me just explain what all these things are. Most of you already have. P is pressure, which must be measured in atmospheres. So if it's given to you in millimeters or torr, or some other unit, like kilopascals, you've got to convert it to atmospheres. V is volume, must always be in liters. N is the number of moles. T, of course, is temperature in Kelvin. R is something that's different. Many advanced formulas have constants associated with them. The same is true here. And yes, this is what I consider an advanced formula. R has many different values depending upon what unit you use for these other things. The primary accepted unit number for R is 0.0821 liter atmosphere moles Kelvin. And I know that's a lot of units to go with the number, but that's just the way it is. I don't know if you recall back when I was first trying to teach you units, I said, we're going to get to formulas that you're going to get really lost if you can't do the units. This is such a formula. Now, I know that you have a worksheet and there's 8 problems on there. I want to do a couple of these for you as examples. I think it's important that you see how they're done. And then you also have the answers to all of them. Again, you're only required to do 4, but you may want to do more than that to make sure you're getting a handle on this. Please ask questions as you may have them. Now, the way I would do all 8 of the problems, I would start out and put PV equals nRT for each one. Then look at the problems. Let's look at number 1. It says a 1 liter aerosol canister holds 2 moles of gas at 22.3 degrees Celsius. What's the pressure? So that's what's being asked. So you're going to find pressure. Again, pressure mathematically, PV equals nRT. I have to divide by volume in order to get the answer. Now I plug in the numbers. I'm told that the number of moles is 2 moles. R 0.0821 liter atmosphere moles Kelvin. And the temperature is given to me at 295.3 Kelvin. Now the volume is given to me as 1 liter. Now there are going to be some blank spots here. It's always an understood 1. I could have put 1 liter here or here. Now let me switch colors here so it's maybe easy to see. Moles cancel. Kelvin cancels. Liter cancels. And I'm left with atmosphere. And to 2 significant digits, I get 48 atmospheres. And so you can see that that is how you do the first one. On number 2, so let me write this down. Number 1. Number 2, again, I've got PV equals nRT, and this says how many moles of gas on a 30-liter scuba tank at the temperature is 27 degrees Celsius and the pressure is 200 atmospheres. So I need to find N. So N equals PV over RT. Now, yes, you can plug your numbers in and solve for the missing variable, but I'm seeing so many mistakes made mathematically, you get lost in the math. I would almost recommend you try to solve for your missing variable using your mathematical skills and then go from there. So again, I had to solve for N. Well, N I know equals PV. How to get rid of the RT? I have to divide by RT, so I divide by RT on this side. Okay, so the pressure is 2 atmospheres. The volume is 30 liters. Now here we see that we're dividing by R. So just do the exact same thing. It's 0.0821 liter atmosphere moles Kelvin. And then the temperature was given as 27 degrees. So 300 Kelvin. And again, it does not matter where I put, in which box I put this in. Look at your units. Atmosphere cancels, liter cancels, Kelvin cancel. I'm left with moles, which is what I was asked to find. And how many significant digits here? 2 significant digits, so 240 moles of gas. In this case, it's going to be air, because it's a scuba tank. So that's how you do the first 2. Choose any of the next 4 of the next 6 you want to work, and take your time with it. If you want to see another video, Ms. Hamilton has also a video on this site. Please ask questions. I know this is difficult. This is the last main topic we're covering under gas laws. You have a test coming up. So work on this. I'm going to give you a review sheet on Friday, and then your test is going to be next Monday. So keep plugging away at this. I know some of you are really doing great. Others are getting a little further behind than I'd like to see, but just hang in there. All right, take care.